Hi, Tom here. If you've ever looked at a chart and thought, that setup was so obvious, or I definitely would have taken that trade and optimized my profit, and if it was a live trade, I would have exited right at the top. If you've ever thought that way, then you may have fallen into one of the biggest beginner trading mistakes, and that is looking at historical charts while already knowing what happened next. When you can see the future, almost every strategy looks profitable. The real challenge is making decisions without knowing what the next candle will do. In this video, I'll show you how to use TradingView's replay feature to test your trading strategy in a much more realistic way. What is TradingView replay? Well, replay mode allows you to hide future price action and move through the chart one candle at a time. Instead of seeing the entire chart, you can see what traders would have seen at the moment in history. This creates a much more realistic trading environment. How to open replay mode? On TradingView, open any chart you want to test, look for the replay button at the top toolbar, click on it, and then choose a point in the past where you want the test to begin. TradingView will hide all future candles, and at this point, you no longer know what happens next. This is where the learning begins. Now what you can do is you can click the play button at the bottom and it will reveal the price action. What you can do is you can speed up the rate at which the chart goes forward, or if you want it really slow, then you can click this button and move it one candle at a time. This is great for learning how to read charts without seeing the future. So the way it works now is you have no idea what's going to happen next. Let's say you identify a potential position. So for example, here, this does resemble a little bit of a bearish flag. So I can enter a short position, let's say here. Stop loss is above the top point, swing high, and then let's say we set our profit target. So this is the position that we want to test if it will happen. And then let's make this a little bit faster and click on play. As you can see, the trade would have been instantly a loss, but we didn't see the future price action, and that is where the learning begins. As new candles appear, you'll see whether the trade develops the way you expected, and you can use it for all sorts of strategies. I find that this is much closer to live trading than simply scrolling through old charts. If you like to try this yourself, I've included a TradingView link in the description. If you use my link, you'll also receive a $15 off from your subscription. This is a great way to practice trading strategies in a realistic environment without risking real money. Why replay is better than traditional backtesting? Well, many beginners make a strategy look profitable by unconsciously using future information. This is called hindsight bias. When you already know what happened next, it's very easy to find perfect entries. Replay mode removes that advantage. Now you're forced to make decisions using only the information available at the time. This helps build pattern recognition, discipline, and confidence in your trading approach. One thing I recommend is keeping a simple spreadsheet. You can record the setup, the entry, the stop loss, the take profit, and the result. After enough tests, you'll start seeing whether your strategy has a real edge or needs improvement. This also helps remove emotion because you're collecting data instead of relying on memory. If you're serious about improving your trading, stop testing strategies while looking at the entire chart. Hide the future price action, use replay, and force yourself to make decisions one candle at a time. You'll quickly discover whether a strategy works in real market conditions. If you'd like to try TradingView, I have included the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.